Hi, good morning, America. Welcome to Maya's Java Chat. I have a serious cold. Oh, I'm just having problems. That's all. I am a burn survivor, and I do have neck issues and due to burn scars. And but I have a cold right now, and it's kind of hard for me to talk. But I'm talking because it's very important that we start focusing on reality for a change America. And before we start, I got to take a sip of my Folgers instant coffee that I love because my throat hurts. Mm. Oh, God. Well, getting back to the subject today, um, what I'm here talking to you about is America needs to wake up. The American people need to come back to reality. I'm talking to you, MAGA, and the Republicans that voted the idiot back into the White House. Um, you got to come back to reality for a change. Uh, all this nonsensical stuff that's going on in the world, well, you voted for it, and now it's come back to bite you in the ass. So, at the gas pump, at the grocery stores, oh, you remember the idiot in the White House says groceries. People don't even know the word groceries because it's not, that word doesn't get used often. Well, when you go to the grocery store, you use the word groceries. So, yes, it's used all the time. I just cannot believe that people would believe the idiot in the White House, what he says any longer. Because I'm telling you, he's an idiot. And so is the Republican Congress. But I'm not going to go in that direction right now because I'm here to talk about surviving 2026. And now, in my other video, oh God, I wish my throat was better. But in my other video that I just posted, uh, I talked about preparing, stocking up on things and stuff like that. Don't invest in Wall Street if you only have a little bit of money because Wall Street will eat up your money because the wealthy people on Wall Street are the ones that take your money. You're not going to make it. I'm sorry to say that. So, how do you think they get rich? They inflate the stock market. They convince you to invest your little dollars, and then they drop the stocks, and then they eat up your dollars. It didn't disappear. They just took it from you. Okay? So, that's all I got to say about that. Um, However, you really need to start stocking up and preparing for at least 3 to 6 months of supplies, food supplies, toiletries, and whatnot. Um, you need to start investing in yourself as a human being and taking care of yourself for a change because our government has already shown and proven that they're not interested in taking care of the American people any longer. So I am here to tell you that you really need to work hard at this. We all need to come together as one. We need to go to the White House. I wish I could. I am a senior. I'm old. I am disabled, but I do a lot. And and but the thing is, um, I'm not going to focus on me. I don't want to get distracted. I just hope that everyone goes to the White House and take back the White House. The White House is the American people's house, not the people living in it. It belongs to the people. You have the right to elect a tenant into the White House, and you also have the right to remove the tenant from the White House. And that's when voting comes in. November 2026 is your opportunity to um, vote out this administration out of the White House. and the Republican Congress. As we are seeing across the country, a lot of Democrats are now taking seats that Republicans have owned for more than 30 years. It just recently happened in Florida. So that has been voting Republican for 30 years. Yeah, or the Republicans have had the seat for 30 plus years. Now a Democrat was voted in, and changes will start to happen in Florida. The corruption in the White House, the corruption in our government needs to come to an end once and for all. This is the most corrupt government we have right now, and I hope it will be the last. But we really need to clean up our country. We need to clean out our government. We need to start voting and knowing who we are voting for. I think we need to amend the Constitution. If you are a Democrat and you decide to flip and say, well, I'm going to be a Republican now. Oh, no. We need to amend the Constitution. We need to change the rules. If you get voted in as a Democrat, you vote Democrat. If you want to flip your seat, then you need to remove yourself from the seat and run for re-election. You should not be allowed to just flip your status from Democrat to Republican or Republican to Democrat. It goes both ways. No one should be allowed to do that in Congress or in any other official seat in America. So the people voted you in as a Democrat. You should stay a Democrat and you should vote as a Democrat for the people that you lied to. So now I just want everybody to know, prepare, prepare, prepare. 2026. This is it, America. This is the year, 2026. Yes, this is the year where things are going to get so bad that you're going to wish that you had saved your money. You're going to wish that you ended all these apps that you subscribe to through your Fire Stick or on your smart TVs or whatever. This is the time where you're going to wish that you stocked up on food products, that you stocked up on all these non-perishable food products, and you had something to fall back on, such as toilet paper, such as Band-Aids, coffee, tea, to have a can of beans. You open your pantry door and you see that you have, oh, like 20 canned goods and a small bag of rice, small bag of beans, and you're good to go. That stuff goes quick. But I am going to tell you what you need to do. And if you watch my video all the way through, you will learn more and more how to survive in America. In my upcoming video that I will be doing, I will explain to you how you can survive. I can explain to you how you can own land, and I will explain to you how you can literally own your own home for less than $25,000. Is it possible? Some will say no. I did it, and so can you. So stay tuned. Click like, subscribe, leave comments, and I will do the video next on how you can own your own home for $25,000 and the land it sits on. So, but I'm getting back to preparing, and it's time for you to prepare. Stock up, people. Rice, beans, lentils, lots of protein in lentils. Doesn't have to come in meat form. It can come in lentils and other food products. Seeds is another thing I mentioned. And I got to take another drink of coffee because my throat is really, really sore. Oh, um, your condiments, as I said in my other video, food condiments such as mayo, ketchup, mustard, pickle relish and stuff like that. Stock up on your canned goods, fruit canned goods, your beans, pork and beans, baked beans, pinto beans, and all that stuff. You can stock up on canned goods, refried beans, tortillas, all these things you need to stock up on. Things that you like, stock up on. And I'll be doing videos on how to make easy meals as well. But I'm telling you, America, because of the war in Iran, prices are going to go higher and higher and higher, and they're not going to come down anytime soon. Trust me. You need to cut out eating at McDonald's. You need to cut out going to Starbucks. I can make my own cup of coffee at home. So can you. I was in a house fire, a very bad one, and and I lost I lost my hands. I have severe burn scars. And but I'm telling you, if I can make my own cup of coffee at home, I know you can do the same. All it takes is a coffee pot, and it doesn't even really take a coffee pot. You can actually use yourself a pot of boiling water on the stovetop. Yes, you can do that. Add a couple of teaspoons of instant coffee. Add a little bit of sweetener to it if you want, and you got yourself some coffee. Now I'm telling you, you better stock up on that coffee because right now at Walmart, they have some decent prices. They have them at Costco as well. But yesterday when I was at Costco, I noticed the prices going up. $2 on the coffee. So yes, the prices are going up on everything, especially those things that you enjoy on a daily basis are going to go up. Now, the way I see fit, instead of buying snack cakes and stuff like that for your kids, learn to bake a cake. Stock up on flour, cornmeal, and things like that, cocoa. Um, and I'll tell you one thing: you can make chocolate cake at home, and they will eat it as long as it's chocolate and it's got a little bit of icing. You can make your own frosting at home too. So these are things you can do at home. You don't have to go out and buy pre-made and waste your money on it. You can bake cookies at home. All it takes is flour, a little bit of sweetener, egg, and you can substitute the egg with applesauce and other things. There's so many ways of doing things. And I'll tell you this, America, the American people, you guys really need to wake up because one day you're going to go to your local grocery store and guess what? The prices are going to be so high and you're going to kick yourself in the rear thinking, why didn't I buy this weeks ago? Yes. Why didn't you? Me and other people on YouTube are telling you, you need to prepare. You got to stop and come back to reality, America. You got to break away from this MAGA cult and this MAGA nutcase in the White House and the MAGA Republican Congress that have no spine or backbone to support the American people that they wanted, that they told you that they would be supporting their constituents. They're not taking care of you any longer. They just wanted your vote. And then after that, they said, well, fuck you now. We're in the White House. We're going to make it so that we stay here and you get nothing. And that's exactly what they're doing. You're not getting what you voted for. They're corrupt. So November 2026, get off your asses. Vote. If you're over 18, you better vote. And you better vote blue November 2026. Unless you like all this chaos in America. Unless you want to send your kids to the war in Iran because you think this war is over in a couple of weeks. Oh, wake the fuck up, people. This war is far from over. This idiot in the White House, he started a war, and Iran's gonna finish it. They ain't playing. And we, the American people, are the casualties. Bye bye.